The weather, my hair was like this. It was all like wiry, and I'd already flattened it. I oiled it.
Wait, oiled it.
There's maintenance.
Mine's still a bit wet. It was too hot to dry.
My hair's looking pretty good. I
Yeah,
guess.
actually, your hair looks very good.
Your hair always looks good, Jorge.
Yeah. Nicholas Rice. Oh my goodness.
Boy, he's
Right.
had a lot of theater.
Every theater. Studio
Yeah.
180, Winnipeg Jewish Theater, Thousand Islands Playhouse, Sudbury, Drayton, Stage West, Theater Aquarius, Persephone,
His movies now. He was in Charlie Grant's War,
Dead Ringers.
Gray Fox,
Due South, Street Legal.
Beachcomber,
Look who's talking.
He was in Suits.
Murdoch Mysteries, Coroner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nicholas Rice. That'll be
Great
much
to see
easier.
you.
Nice to see you.
We were just talking about how much theater you have done.
If you live long enough, then your resume does get longer. I've been very blessed.
What was the spark for you to become an actor?
As I tell people when I do my show, I lost my dad. I wasn't even 5 years old. So one day I was in class, and purely for my own entertainment, I started singing Let's Twist Again. And the teacher heard me, either be quiet or you come up to the front of the class and you sing for us all. And I could not resist. I went up and I sang, Let's Twist Again, like we did last summer. And when we went out for recess shortly afterwards, the biggest, toughest boy said, you can't sing, but you got guts, Rice. You sure got guts. And that was the nicest thing anybody had ever said to me. And it affirmed my maleness. And that is why I still do it to this day, because it feels good and it makes me feel like a man, a gentleman.
The
Yeah.
earliest thing that I could find was from 1980. You were in an episode of a TV series called Huckleberry Finn and His Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like his friend Joseph, Thomas had many virtues. He was generous and kind of heart, a shining light that left its mark on all those he touched.
I've never seen it.
The last half is just you doing a huge monologue. How did
I
that go
think-
for you?
I think I stayed up till 3 in the morning in the bathroom, just going over and over the 23rd Psalm, and I don't know what all else.
This is Murdoch.
Last time a bell sounded in this church was decades ago. Now, this was painted in 1830. That's the original church.
It was far and away the worst audition I have ever done. I was about 15 minutes early, and somebody said, Nick, do you want to come in and do it right now? Foolishly, I said, oh, yeah, sure, fine. When I got on camera in the room, I dried totally. And they said, that's okay, start again. Dried again, dried a third time. Could not wait to get out of there. While I was in Winnipeg, my agent called and he said, you got to get back here. They've cast you in Murdoch. And I said, what? He himself said, yeah, I hear it was a pretty bad audition. But why did I get the job? Because of the bald head and the beard. The look was right.
You never know.
You never know, eh?
You mentioned earlier about your show. Can you tell us
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
your one-man show?
I call it a side of rice. And
That's awesome.
I was very influenced by what Norman Jewison said at the Oscars. Find good stories. I just want to tell my stories. And that seems to be the strength of that show.
Are you doing any in the summer?
The Saskatoon Fringe. I might be going to the Halifax Fringe. Then there's Fiddler on the Roof in Cambridge, Ontario, November, December.
It's been an honor to meet you. It's been
Yeah.
great.
Love to see you, Nick.
Be well, everyone.
Lovely.
Wow.
man.
I love you got guts, Rice. You got guts.
You got guts. Hey, folks, why don't you like
Comment
And subscribe.
and
and
share.
share?